Sheldon here with Comic Impact at San Diego Comic-Con 2012, and with me, joining me is Eisner Award Winning, the master, David Petersen from Mouse Guard. I gotta say, I was talking to him earlier, I'm a huge fan of yours. I enjoy your work. I equate it to, like, actually to The Wind in the Willows, that your art style is very similar to what I remember from the old books. And in my childhood, and reading these, this is like a sharper edge of The Wind in the Willows. There's definitely a little bit more maturity behind, you know. But I'm a huge fan of Mouse Guard. What do you have in store for us? I know we still have one more Black Axe.
There's still one more issue of Black Axe. The fifth issue hasn't hit in print yet. Archaia released it digitally so far, so there are people who have already read the fifth issue, and it should be coming out in print very soon. I've still got one issue left to do.
Okay.
Once that's done, do a couple extras, bundle it up in a nice hardcover.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then right on the heels of that is going to be another volume of Legends of the Guard.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Are you planning to do like little anthologies, kind of a different people doing different stories?
That's what we already did a first.
I mean, different artists. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we already did Legends of the Guard 1, which was guest creators coming in and telling the tall tales and legends of the Mouse Guard world.
Right.
This is exactly the same thing with me doing the tavern scenes and the kind of linking bits.
Everything together.
But it's a totally new group of talent, all handpicked by me.
Nice.
And we've got some amazing, like Stan Sakai, Rick Geary, Bill Willingham, dude, and just like I mean, I'm dropping the bigger names because those are the people that you guys are going to be familiar with. But just like Legends 1, I like having a nice mix of people you've definitely heard of and you're amazed that I got to agree to do it. People who you might have heard their name of before, and it's cool to see them in there.
Yeah.
Like people you'd expect. And then people you've never heard of, because this might even be their first time doing a sequential story, but I discovered them through a portfolio review or friend of a friend or something like that. So
that's very cool.
I like that it's a good mix of experience and talent, and I ask people to be a part of this because I like their work and I like their storytelling, and not just because of their name or their saleability or marketing reasons or whatever.
It's that it fits with what your idea
is. It really comes down to, if you can tell a really good story, I want you.
Yeah.
And it's the right fit, I want you.
That's awesome. I do have a question. I know you probably have the whole world in your mind as far as where you'd like to go, the map and everything.
Yeah.
Now with the map, because I know we were just talking about it a second ago, do you have different regions? Because the reason I asked is because I saw a really great sketch you did several years ago. And it was like Lawrence of Arabia, but of one of the Mouse Guard. Have you thought about setting it in an area that's maybe not wooded?
Yeah.
Maybe to try and mix it up a little. I know you did a little bit with one of them. I forget which one. It was just more vine covered in the more recent Black Axe one. So.
Sure. Yeah. There's one in the winter extras where I was showing different regions of the Mouse Guard world and kind of what their dress might be like. And there's one that's sand mason. That's a lot of the landscape in Mouse Guard is kind of my love letter to Michigan.
Right. Yeah.
And so this was me paying homage to some of our giant sand dunes that are on the west side of the state, like Sleeping Bear sand dunes, which to a mouse would look like a huge desert.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
You would not see water or plant life because it's just huge dune. To us, it's cool dunes you can go play on, but to them, it's like
huge.
It's a Sahara, but hilly. And so I dressed him with some kind of goggles and all kinds of stuff to protect the nose and the ears. I'm open to playing some of that when the time comes.
Cool. I look forward to that, and I talked to Mel because we had actually done an interview at Archaia. We went to the office one time, and I'd asked him if you'd ever thought about doing with the right people, and that seems to be the definite sort of direction you want to go, but doing a more mature, like Watership Down sort of cartoon thing with it.
I would love to do, to bring Mouse Guard to the big screen.
Yeah.
And I think the big screen more than the small screen, just because of the way animation is kind of treated in America on the small screen. If it's adult, that means it's cutting edge humor.
Right.
It's The Simpsons, it's Family Guy, it's South
But you want to
Park.
give it that serious, more. I picture more like The Hobbit. you know,
Exactly,
something along the
exactly.
lines of that.
Yeah. High epic fantasy just happens to be mice.
Yeah.
And treated seriously.
That would be amazing.
But yeah, it really all boils down to getting the right people in place, the right kind of controls, and it's with Hollywood, it's kind of a gamble. It's almost like you sign the rights away with a promise and hope that they're going to do it right.
Yeah. And hope that some guy doesn't come in and they're like, you know what? Let's make them
Exactly.
sheep instead of mice.
Exactly.
And you're like,
exactly. Let's make this a sing-along sheep movie. Yeah. Yeah. And
that hurts my heart.
Yeah. At this point, it's I haven't gotten the right assurances from the right people to pull the trigger. I'm not saying no.
But
You know,
it's out there.
If the right people came along and gave me enough assurance that it was going to be handled, the way it should be, then yeah. But
There you go.
For now, it's more important for me to spend my time instead of talking to producers and lawyers and
Right.
agents and all that stuff.
Focus on the story. That's the heart of it.
I'd rather get my stories out to the audience by drawing books.
Absolutely. Well, David, thank you so much. I appreciate your time. And we got more Comic Impact. And keep reading Mouse Guard because it's amazing. In digital or in print, whichever you choose.
Either way.
Yeah, it's there.